Oh, I think if I'm going to leave you with one, let me leave you with one little story, and it's a very important story, but you'll get the drift of it. So when Brian died, his funeral days were really long. We had like 300, 400 people each day come through. And so Cindy and I would stand in line and we'd be there from 8 in the morning till like 7 at night. And it was grueling because people are coming there to talk to us about Brian, give their condolences, and then see Brian. So it's the second day. The lines went outside of the funeral home, out in the parking lot. It was winter, so it's freezing. So people would wait outside and then come in. So it took about 3 hours of waiting before they get to us. I mean, it's crazy. Anyways, this guy comes up and he's an older guy. And Cindy and I, my wife, had never met him before. And he came up to us and he said, I know you guys don't know me, but I just want you to know I was the starter at the golf course where your son practiced, where the team practiced. And he said Brian would come every I think twice a week or once a week the team would practice there. And he said he would always come up to me and he would talk to me, and most of the other kids would just walk right by me. But he said
Yeah.
your son would always stop and talk to me, and he would ask about my day and ask me about, what was going on in my life. And he took interest in me, and he said, I don't have many people do that. I'm just the starter at the golf course. But he said that meant something to me. He said, your son meant something to me, even if it was just seeing him once a week. And he said, I just wanted you guys to know that.
Oh, that's nice.
Now that shows you how you can make an impact. So here's a guy who doesn't know us, never met us before, waited in a parking lot at a funeral home he's never been to before, 3 hours to just come up and tell us that. I mean, that tells you something, that the power you have when you just take a little bit of time with people, like you said, and make them feel seen and just
Mhm.
make a bond. Look at the impact you can make on that on a person. And so, my son taught me that in a horrible way, but he taught us that, and that will always stick with me the rest of my life because it's proof that you can make a difference in people's lives just by the simple things that you do. You don't think opening a door or holding an elevator for someone means anything, or asking someone, how are you doing today? But it does. People remember it. So,
Yes. And I think in today's society, it's even um, so much more important because everybody's on their device.
yeah.
They're
So,
not aware of
yeah.
what's going on
Yeah.
in their environment.
Yeah. So,
So, if the listeners were to find you, could you? I mean, I am going to post it, but could you give us where they could, your social media handles where they can find you?
yeah, it's just Dr.